Kronos holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate all the love that you guys show on a regular day-to-day basis. Let's take a look at what's happening with Crow token right now going into Friday morning. So if we're looking across the board, we're starting to see, some, interesting times, if you want to put it that way. And it's definitely some interesting times because, if you're paying very close attention to what's happening with Bitcoin recently, major amounts of volatility. But right now, as we're recording this update, BTC is making its way back above $112,000 right now, which of course is having a positive impact on the broader market. As far as, Kronos is concerned, we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, nothing crazy, a little bit of a minor pullback. Currently in USD comparative, pretty much break even. Bitcoin comparative, we're down about 2.1%, and Ethereum pretty much the same. Price at 27 cents almost, valuation $9 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume only at $130 million, which is very, very low. And this is, again, a beauty of doing day-to-day analysis, because we can differentiate what was different and what's happening today. And one key takeaway, and that one thing that I don't want you guys to forget, is the fact that the volume is really low, but that's not always a bad thing. That's not always a bad thing, depending on how the price is looking. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. I mentioned this in my few updates recently, that the dominance is showing strength. So despite Bitcoin picking up steam right now, dominance is showing strength. And part of this tells me is it's due to the Bitcoin volatility, because like I said, look at the amount of fake we have seen. Price tends to push towards the upside, clear fake out, price comes back. And recently, literally recently, we've seen quite a bit of that, because you could see just yesterday we were sitting at 112,500, came down to 109 just not too long ago, and once again BTC pushing back up to 112,000 right now. We're retesting some of the levels we actually haven't seen since August 28th. So so far so good. Obviously, if we keep our price above this key range, I think a daily close here would be quite an interesting one. So as of now, due to the market volatility though, I think that is why you're still seeing the dominance sitting at the likes of 58.85% and not retesting the likes of 58.38%. But that can switch depending on what BTC does. So we're going to keep a very close eye on Bitcoin. I think if Bitcoin pushes up to 115, we might see dominance kind of pushing down. Maybe that would be a confirmation for other people as well, maybe at 117,000, and that could be a good thing for altcoins, because if dominance goes down and Bitcoin pushes even higher, I think altcoins could actually have a nice field day. But with that being said, let's take a look at what's happening with Kronos. So of course, we're still within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But going back to what I said just not too long ago, usually lower volume is not always a bad thing, depending on how the price is looking. If the price is literally just plummeting day by day by day, then of course that is a bad thing. But right now, you're still seeing a nice accumulation pattern playing out, and we haven't retested the September 2nd lows, which was around the 24.5 cents. And from where we currently are, that itself is a move of about 8.2%. And the fact that we're still ranging here is a good thing. Right now, as of recording this update, due to obviously BTC pushing out dominance, pretty much staying stagnant. I wouldn't say dominance is pulling down right now, but BTC pushing up right now is going to have a positive impact on Kronos. And going back to what I said, lower volume is not always a bad thing, especially after having a parabolic move. You want to see the project pretty much find a ground for itself, and it has started to do that pretty much since August 27th. You're starting to see nice consolidation happening. Obviously, you want to see a little bit more of that, but the target again is the 31.1 cents. I know I might sound like a broken record at this point, but it's very important, and I think time and time out we'll see why that is the case. You can see how many different rejections we've had that at that key range. So that tells you, of course, that it is a key level. But right now, as we're recording this update, I want you guys to take a look. We have some resistance coming in our way, and this resistance isn't just from here right now. It goes back. It goes back in. Obviously, you could see this for yourself. We're looking at 2021 levels. So this exact resistance where we currently are sitting is coming in our way as our hurdle, pretty much, if you want to put it that way. If this is able to obviously, flip into support, I'm looking at 28.1 cents to be retested. much quicker than a lot of people realize. That's only a move of about 4.23%, and that could get us started to head towards the main key level at the 31.2 cents. But baby steps, guys. We cannot forget the major parabolic move that Kronos has had. I know a lot of people have already forgotten that, but your boy Crypto ZX is here to remind you guys this. Got to take it step by step. Right now, so far so good. Like what I'm seeing here, obviously it is reacting with the broader market as well. And after having such a parabolic move, it's holding better than a lot of people are anticipating. So we'll take it one step at a time. Do let me know in the comments what you guys think. Where do you see the price of Kronos going at the end of the year? Comment that down below. That's what I want you guys to do. Literally in the comments, tell me where you think Kronos will be trading at the end of this year. And yeah, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.